Well, welcome everyone to Dino Park Media, and today is an incredible day because we have an opportunity to do a collaboration with another channel. So I am here with Teshe from the YouTube channel Teshe, and he's going to be doing a conversation with us today on what is going on with Jurassic World Dominion. We're going to have a conversation on what we're expecting from the movie, as well as what we're hoping to see, but then also, will it even happen on time? Because with everything going on with the world right now, we want to see if, if it's actually working out. But Teshe, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, and we can get this thing started.
Hello everyone, my name's Teshe, and I've been a Jurassic Park fan since I was a kid, since I was like approximately 8 years old. And throughout Instagram, I've met a lot of people, but most of them I did not interact with them. And Samuel, or Dino Park Media, has invited me over to talk about Jurassic World Dominion, which I am really happy to talk about because we do not have currently like tons of information to discuss about this movie. So it'll be interesting to speculate and talk about this movie. So, Dino Park Media, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, Teshe, let's go ahead and just jump straight in with the first question. And the first question that I have is, what dinosaurs do you want to see most in Jurassic World Dominion? So this is obviously, you know, just a subjective, question of like, what do you want? But honestly, what dinosaurs do you want to see when it comes to the new movie?
Honestly, this is my own opinion, but we know that the T-Rex and Velociraptor and Triceratops, like these classic dinosaurs from Jurassic Park, are going to reappear. But one of the two dinosaurs that I really want to see is the Dilophosaurus and the Spinosaurus to come back again. Because fans have been crying to see these dinosaurs once again on the screens. And I also want to see them back again. What dinosaurs do you want to see?
Yes. Well, actually, you actually touched on my first dinosaur. So Dilophosaurus. Yes. I'm a huge Dilophosaurus fan, and I think. Oh yeah, here he is. I very much like Dilophosaurus. Yes, dude. Believe it or not, this is actually a Walmart toy. So like
no way.
Yeah, it's I think it's called like Action something. I don't know. I don't have the thing on it, but
it looks pretty good.
Yes, Dilophosaurus is one of my all-time favorite dinosaurs, but then also specifically for Jurassic Park in the first movie when the Dilophosaurus sprays at Dennis Nedry, and just like that whole scene with the interaction, like the peeking around the tree and trying to be cute and whatever. Yeah. Like, all of that is amazing. And also then hearing later on, being a more mature Jurassic Park fan, hearing that was only a juvenile, and like those things actually get to be huge.
Up to like 20 feet, if I'm correct.
Yeah, seriously, like 20 feet.
Yeah.
I want to see that thing. I want to see that Dilophosaurus in Jurassic World Dominion. So, and honestly, if I had to guess, so many fans have been crying out for that one. Just like you said with the Spinosaurus, so many fans have been crying out for the Dilophosaurus. And people thought that was going to happen in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, and I guess it kind of did because there was a statue of it.
And a noise, yeah.
Yeah, and a noise. But I'm pretty sure that Colin Trevorrow is going to probably drop it in Dominion, so I'm really excited about that.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping for that. But
what about any new dinosaurs?
But a new dinosaur? I'm hoping that they do something with Deinonychus and Utah Raptor, because most everybody knows that the Velociraptor in the Jurassic franchise is not an actual Velociraptor. Velociraptors are so much smaller. They're like super chickens. They're not like huge 6 foot.
Yeah, they're like the size of a cat or something.
Exactly.
Not really big.
Exactly. So like, which is fine. Like, I have no problem with the Velociraptor from Jurassic franchise being the same way all throughout. I actually enjoy the fact that they stayed with that for Jurassic World for consistency's sake. But I would also like to see an actual Utah Raptor or an actual Deinonychus, something that they based the Jurassic form of the Velociraptor off of. I would like to see the actual Deinonychus, and so that would be really cool for me. I don't know if we're actually going to see it or not, but spoiler alert for people out there. We did see we did see on the Jurassic World fandom Instagram page that there are some movie leaks of a new type of raptor being teased with, like, they had like the head maquettes for them, you know, for stand-ins. So at some point we might see something new. I don't know if it's going to be a Utah raptor or not, but it would be kind of cool to see that.
We can hope so. We can hope it is something related to that.
Absolutely, we can hope. We can hope against hope.
Yeah.
But
if I see the Deinonychus, I want to see the Deinonychus that looks like the one in Jurassic World Evolution.
Yeah.
With the big crest on its head. That's really cool.
I did like...
Even though it's not scientifically accurate, it'll be interesting to see that one.
Yes, I would like to see the giant crest, because also number one, it would just, you know, like, it looks cool. I want, like, being able to use that in different framing of the camera and stuff like that, having the fin in there, that'd be kind of cool. But then also, just to help it stay distinct from the Velociraptor, too, because obviously blue takes over what most people think most people think a Deinonychus would look like or something like that. But then having the fin would be able to easily separate
distinguish
that.
it.
Exactly. But going on from there, we established some really good dinosaurs that we would like to see. But let's go ahead and jump right into the plot of the actual movie. A second question I have is, when do you think Jurassic World Dominion will pick up the story? Do you think it's gonna happen like immediately after Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, kind of like a Force Awakens into The Last Jedi type of thing, or do you think it's gonna happen a little while later, kind of like after the time of Battle at Big Rock? Because Battle at Big Rock kind of happened a little bit after the dinosaurs had already established themselves on the mainland.
In my own personal opinion, I think it's gonna happen like Battle at Big Rock, like after all the humans and dinosaurs lived together for a while. So personally, I think that Jurassic World Dominion will pick up like 2 years or 3 years after the event of Fallen Kingdom, because of Battle at Big Rock. But that's just my personal opinion. This is not confirmed or anything, but that's what I think. Yeah. So what do you think about it?
I think it's gonna... I think you're right. I think it's gonna take a little bit of time. It's gonna happen a little bit of time afterward. I do think that there's gonna be some like direct references to the Lockwood estate, to the Lockwood mansion, to like the whole situation, because that's where the dinosaur outbreak, if you want to call it that, that's where the dinosaurs were originally released from. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be some references back to it, but like you said, I think that there is going to be an actual jump forward in time, and that they will probably start out after the dinosaurs have really established themselves, even more so than at Battle at Big Rock. I think that Colin Trevorrow really created Battle at Big Rock to help flesh out where he wants to begin the beginning of the movie for Jurassic World Dominion. I'm pretty sure that Battle at Big Rock was kind of like saying, hey, people are not with the short film Battle at Big Rock, that was kind of establishing people are now surprised by dinosaurs. I think Jurassic World Dominion, there will already have been some sort of establishment. People are like, okay, this is an issue that we have to deal with. We're well aware of this. Now what? And I think that, you know, what's his face? Wow, Owen Grady. I think Owen Grady, Claire, and then Maisie. They'll probably be picked up maybe a couple of years afterwards, because we do see that with Jurassic World Dominion as well. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom literally happened a couple of years after
the events of Jurassic World.
Exactly, because Jurassic World, the original Jurassic World, was supposed to take place in 2015, just like when the movie came out. And then the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom
like 3 years later or something.
I think it's actually supposed to happen kind of like in 2018, like when the movie came out, because if you watch like some of the subscript in the newsreel at the beginning, it says that the president isn't even sure if dinosaurs are actually if the whole thing's a hoax or not, and some people think that that's in reference to President Trump and kind of like how he doesn't believe in climate change. So
that'd be funny.
So
I have to rewatch that. I haven't seen it.
Just watch that, and then I think Clayton Fioriti has a good video on like showing that part and highlighting the fact of like the little newsreel underneath where it talks about the news tick, where it talks about the president doesn't necessarily know if the whole dinosaur thing is a hoax or not. But I do think that there will be even though I believe that the movie is going to take place years after Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, I do believe that there's going to be a huge callback. There's going to be like maybe a flashback scene, and it'll have to establish a little bit of the past, and that leads into my next question: what plots and subplots do you think will be in the movie? Like, what do you think is actually going to be the main basis of why this movie actually exists? And if you don't mind, I want to start off with the idea that I think that there's going to be a flashback scene because of and spoiler alert if you haven't heard this already, it has been confirmed that Lewis Dodson, or sorry, not Lewis, but that Dodson is coming back.
He'll be back.
And so that means Biosyn is going to be involved at some capacity in this movie, and Biosyn hasn't even been mentioned since Jurassic Park 1, 1993. So I think there's going to have to be some sort of flashback scene in order to establish, hey, this is who Dodson is, this is why he's here, this is what Biosyn is, and then ta-da, move on from there.
Yeah. But I think the main plot of the movie, I think, is that, like you said, Biosyn is going to be involved, so there's going to be another genetic company that's going to produce dinosaurs for private people who want to privately own dinosaurs. Or, I think the other plot might be how to get the dinosaurs back on another island, or to get them to another park in the United States. Basically, I think those might be like the main common plots that might happen. But it might also be something else. Once again, we just have to wait a little bit until the trailer comes out and see what the plot might be.
Yeah, oh man, I hope that we get a trailer in the next few months. Like, I know that we probably won't get one in 2020, but I'm hoping by the time the Super Bowl comes around in February, we'll be able to get a Jurassic World Dominion trailer.
Oh, I think like I'm not even gonna watch the trailer, honestly. I'm just gonna like hold myself under a bunker and not watch any Jurassic World Dominion trailers, because what happened to me basically for Jurassic World is that I have seen like every trailer, every leaks, and then once I was in the cinemas, I expected like everything to happen from the trailers, so there wasn't that suspense in the movie of like what's gonna happen. Oh, like, you know, I had everything like laid before me, so I knew what was gonna happen, so it wasn't really fun for me. So for Jurassic World Dominion, I will not be watching a single trailer for that one.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. Hollywood has been notorious for giving away way too much of the story in their trailers recently. I don't know what that's all about, but oh well. You know, like in kind of a separate thing, like Palpatine should not have been teased at all for Episode 9. You know, like you should have hidden that. You know, like, but
I know.
But
they teased everything.
Yeah, they gave it all away, and the movie was kind of a dud. So hopefully, Colin Trevorrow, if for any reason you hear this at all, which I don't know you will, but if you would, please make the trailers vague, and make them not allude to any of the main plot at all. You know, because it would just be amazing to be, you know, just to have the excitement, but not actually get any of the story. But getting back to the story part of it, I honestly think that Isla Sorna is going to play a huge part in this movie. When I say huge, I don't know huge. So like I think you already know this, but I haven't seen Camp Cretaceous yet. Just some different things that
because
have been
of
going
Netflix.
On. Yeah, Netflix. But I haven't seen Camp Cretaceous yet. However, it's almost impossible to avoid all spoilers. So I've heard that Isla Sorna was teased in that thing, and so like obviously Sorna still exists in some little corner of the Jurassic World franchise.
Yeah, in the universe, it's somewhere there.
So like,
but it's not being mentioned a lot. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you go. That's fine.
All right. So just with Isla Sorna, basically after like the events during Jurassic World and after that, like nothing in Isla Sorna has been mentioned except for in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. So I am pretty sure like they're gonna take the dinosaurs that already exist around the world in the United States and take them on a boat like they did in the Venture and take them back to Isla Sorna or something like that.
That would be interesting. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get back to the point of getting all the dinosaurs corralled back to Isla Sorna. And, I mean, you honestly could be just prophesying, how the movie's going to work, how the plot's going to come out, right? But I honestly think that Isla Sorna might have a little more nefarious of a meaning in Jurassic World Dominion. And I did a video on this a little bit ago, but to give a little recap, I honestly think that Dr. Wu might have some sort of personal tie to Isla Sorna. And here's why, because and this will lead into my next question too. I honestly think that the story is going to have a lot to do with trying to put the lightning back in the bottle, which you can't do. But I honestly think that we're going to get to a point where Dr. Wu is going to have to pay for his sins. But and so that's going to be a huge part of the story. Because he's been teased in Jurassic World being a big deal, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, he was teased as being a bigger deal, and then finally I think Dominion is where he's finally going to get his comeuppance, where he's going to get his moment his moment to shine. Yeah. But I honestly think that Isla Sorna could have like a secret base for either an old InGen base, an old InGen biochemical lab, or maybe Biosyn ended up sneaking onto the island, and maybe that's how it sneaks in there. But we already know that Isla Sorna is going to be a part of this movie, because Colin Trevorrow dropped a picture, a set leak, of one of the cold storage containment boxes that says Isla Sorna on the bottom.
Yeah, I've seen that one as well. It was really surprising to see that.
But it's promising. I really hope that it means that Isla Sorna is going to have a bigger part than just, hey, we saw the name there, or hey, it was name dropped. I want it to actually be a big part of this story. But I already teased it, just to keep things rolling. I already teased it, but what characters do you think are going to die? I honestly think that Dr. Wu, just right out of the chute, I think he's going to be on the chopping block. But what about you?
So basically we know that the main characters in Jurassic Park, like the good guys, they never die. We know that for a fact. So Claire, Owen, Macy, they're not going to be on the chopping block, basically. So I think the people that are going to be, going to get killed, like you mentioned, was Dr. Wu, Dodson from Biosyn, because he's a bad guy, so we might see, a lot of him, him having a bigger role in the movie, so he might get chopped on the block. And basically it's only we have to be worried about the bad guys. The good guys, they never get killed in the Jurassic Park franchise. So
it's true.
That's all.
I agree with you. I mean, so far the good guys have never been killed. So I mean, even in Jurassic Park 3, Jurassic Park 3, Billy, we thought that he sacrificed his life in order to save the rest of the survivors, but then he ends up just randomly showing up on the chopper and here's your hat, that kind of that
was so corny.
Yeah, I mean, so even Billy survived randomly, and they found him, and he was on the chopper already. But overlooking all that kind of stuff, yes, in the grand scheme of things, the good guys don't die. I do believe that we are going to. I think our characters are going to, our good guy characters are going to face some mortal danger when it comes to the new movie, and here's why. It has more to do with the leaks again. So spoiler alert, I'm gonna have to put a giant emblazed spoiler alert across the front of this thing.
We have to warn people before watching our podcasting or interaction with each other. We have to warn them about spoilers, because some people might not enjoy hearing about spoilers, so we should warn them.
Yep, absolutely. So we're gonna have to put a big spoiler warning right on the front of the screen.
Yeah.
Yep. But definitely, I think that because of some leaks, well, not leaks. It's just been an interview that Colin Trevorrow had. He said that all the old classic legacy characters. So Dr. Ellie Sattler, Dr. Malcolm. Dr. Ian Malcolm, and
Alan.
then Dr. I was about to call him Sam Neill. That's the actor. Dr. Alan Grant. Yeah. So they are coming back, and that's been confirmed. But then also, Colin Trevorrow said that they are actually very important parts of the movie. Number one, so not just a cameo.
Fallen Kingdom, because Ian Malcolm, he was teased, and everybody was so happy But then we realized he was just in court just to talk for about, what, 2 minutes? And then I was really deceived after that because I thought he was going to have a bigger role. He was going to, like, run, drive a car or something, but nothing happened, so hopefully nothing like that will happen in the Jurassic World Dominion. So.
Well, technically, for Jurassic World Dominion, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, he did drive a Jeep for a Jeep commercial during that same...
he did.
So it totally
that counts.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to Jurassic World Dominion, I do think that specifically a couple of the legacy characters could face mortal danger. I don't think that Claire, Owen, or Maisie are going to die. No.
Yeah.
Especially because they don't kill any of the kids. They especially don't kill any of the kids. So they don't kill the good guys, but they don't kill the kids. But I don't think that Claire or Owen are gonna bite it either. I honestly think that that there could be a sacrifice moment. Because like honestly, Ian Malcolm, I understand why he hates dinosaurs, but in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, he was painted as the bad guy. People were booing him, you know, during when he said that they should let the dinosaurs die on Isla Nublar. And so I honestly think that people, like, I don't know for sure, but I think that the Jurassic World franchise was trying to paint him in this dark light. And I honestly think that he could face a situation where he would maybe need to sacrifice himself in order to save other people or in order to redeem himself to the dinosaurs. I hope they don't do the latter, because because Ian Malcolm, he notoriously hates dinosaurs because they've really done nothing good for him. I mean, let's be honest. He got his leg torn up. He got stuck on an island again afterwards, and then his daughter and his girlfriend were in mortal danger. He's not a fan of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Not a fan of dinosaurs. So I don't want him to be redeemed back to the dinosaurs and go like, oh no, I love dinosaurs now. You know, like I hope that if he were to die, it would be in a sacrifice for a different character that he cares about. Like another human character that he cares about.
But I think the person who's going to sacrifice himself is going to be Dr. Alan Grant, in my opinion, because he has like a bigger knowledge about dinosaurs. So for example, if a velociraptor is like flocking this way or running towards us, Grant is going to be like, hey, let me distract him because I know more about dinosaurs, so I know how to grab his attention and get him out of your way and trick him maybe. And then something might happen while he's running, he might like just fall. And then the velociraptor might pounce on him. Basically, I think it's Alan that has a bigger chance of dying compared to Ian. Because I know Ian is going to be like, no thank you. Dinosaurs involved? No thank you. I'm just going to walk away.
You know, it's true. I didn't think about that. And that's a really good point, actually. It is a really good point. But one more case for Ian Malcolm possibly dying. I think that it could be like one of those poetic echoes, if you will, of like Jurassic Park 1 when Alan Grant was trying to distract the Tyrannosaurus Rex when it was attacking the Jeep, when it was attacking the parked vehicle with the kids in it, and then Ian Malcolm gets out and then he distracts them trying to lead the Tyrannosaurus Rex away from Alan Grant. And so it was like that like reciprocal trying to save people. And if there was going to be some sort of like poetic justice type of situation, I'm like maybe that would actually happen again.
Oh, yeah, if that happens again, that would be like so sad though.
It would be,
because now he's older, he's like has a hard time running, and like seeing him die, that would be really sad. But I can see that happening now after you mentioned that.
Yeah. Yep. Life did not find a way in that situation. Yeah. But I also think though when it comes to characters, the dinosaurs also have been really made to be characters in the Jurassic franchise, and I honestly think that Rexy could either find her death in this film or Blue.
I mean, I think it's gonna be Rexy because she's getting older, and like she's been in the franchise since Jurassic Park 1, 1993. So she's been over here for about approximately almost 20 years. No, more, like 20. Oh, my mouth. 27 years, yeah.
Yeah.
So people are going to be like, we're kind of tired of her, so we want something new to come in forward. So I think Blue is going to be the newer Jurassic Park, like, not logo, but the new main dinosaur in the franchise that people are going to look up to. So if if people think about anything related to Jurassic World, they're going to think about, oh, Velociraptor Blue is going to be the main character we are going to see, which happened for Rexy for the past like 27 years, except on JP2, JP3, and that's all. But other than that, we've seen Rexy everywhere, so I am pretty sure Blue was going to be in there for the long run.
Yeah, and I can agree with you on that one too. I honestly think that if out of the two characters that would die, it'd be Rexy. I definitely think that the T-Rex would die, but I don't know. I honestly think that Blue has kind of been the mascot already for the Jurassic World franchise. Yeah, Rexy has been everywhere. T-Rex has been emblazoned across every Jurassic World thing that you can find, you know, anywhere. But Blue really has started to take over as the main mascot, and that's evidenced by the new ride that's going to be at Jurassic World. Sorry, at the Jurassic Park area of Universal Studios, the Velocicoaster. It has whenever you see stuff for that, Blue the Velociraptor is the front of it. The actual color of the coaster itself, the actual train of the coaster is blue. So I'm pretty sure that Jurassic World's going in the direction of making Blue the new mascot. Like you said.
That is really sad for T-Rex fans like me. I'm pretty upset.
Yeah. No, I hear that. But I mean, apparently we have to let the past not die, but go into the back seat in order to allow the new stuff to come.
Yeah, just move forward into the future instead of laying in the past and staying in there.
Yeah, because I mean, it seems like this is a little off topic, but I think the Jurassic Park area at Universal Studios is going to turn into Jurassic World area. You know, I think that's just an eventuality.
There's like no escaping that. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen.
That's right. But that's all I've got for my questions, and so I just want to say again, Teshe, thank you so much for joining me on this video today, being able to talk about what's going on with Jurassic World Dominion. That's awesome. I really appreciate you being here, man.
It was really nice talking to you as well, hearing your perspective and everything about Jurassic World Dominion and the Jurassic World franchise. So thank you for inviting me over. I really had fun, and hopefully we might do this again pretty soon.
Hey, I'm down for it. But guys, thank you also for joining Teshe and me on the video today. And what are your thoughts on what Jurassic World Dominion will have in store for us coming out next year? What dinosaurs do you want to see? What plots or subplots do you think are going to be happening in the movie? Do you think characters are going to die? Do you think the movie is going to release? All of that, put your comments in the comments down below, and we'll be able to check that out. But guys, know that you're loved. We'll see you in the next video.